Life costs more than ever. Rent, food, utilities, maybe a weekend plan, everything stacks up fast. Most students end up barely getting by, hoping things improve only after graduation. But here's the truth. As the new year approaches, you can launch a dorm-friendly side hustle that beats any part-time job. In this video, I'm breaking down the 7 stronger side hustles you can start right now with zero money, zero advanced skills, and nothing more than a computer and determination. Pay close attention to method 5. That's the one I believe can flip everything for you. The first one is becoming a TikTok Shop affiliate. This is one of the quickest ways ordinary people are hitting their first $1,000 a month. The setup is simple. You don't need your own product line, you don't need a website, and you don't need to show your face. You promote items already listed on TikTok Shop, and every time someone buys through your video, you collect a commission. Now, TikTok technically requires a minimum follower count before you join as an affiliate. But here's the secret. The algorithm makes gaining those followers ridiculously easy. If you post consistently, even basic videos, you can reach the requirement in just days. That's why this opportunity is exploding. And the wild part? There are thousands of accounts pulling in serious income using this exact approach. One creator, Crystal JJ, literally uploads plain 10-second clips just holding products in front of the camera with a trending sound. No voiceovers, no fancy edits, nothing polished. Yet he sold over 285,000 products with that minimal strategy. That proves that consistency alone can push you into earning territory. Now imagine adding slightly better lighting, showing the product in action, or simply speaking on camera. You immediately rise above thousands of low-effort creators. The entry barrier is almost invisible, but the upside is massive if you're intentional. So if you want a side hustle requiring zero investment, just your phone and commitment, TikTok Shop Affiliate is easily one of the strongest plays right now. Second, working as a remote sales rep. This is a powerful option if you're comfortable talking to people, or even if you're just open to learning. Companies desperately want more sales reps. Why? Because when you close deals, they earn money too. It's mutually beneficial, which is why they constantly look for new talent, even students with no background. When I finished school, I had sales teams reaching out non-stop. They're always hunting for people who are coachable, motivated, and willing to train. Many companies even teach you for free because your success directly boosts their revenue. Here's the process. Find an opening on platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed. Then you take sales calls, present the company's offer, close deals, and earn commissions, typically 10 to 20%. As you improve, your income rises. And the best part? There's no ceiling. Unlike fixed payrolls, your earnings grow with your skills. Tech and life insurance are the top niches where people are seeing the biggest wins. Once you get good at persuasion and closing, your income potential becomes unlimited. That's why sales is often labeled the most valuable skill on earth. It benefits any career, any business path, even your personal relationships. Look at Shelby Sabb. She started in tech sales, mastered the field, and now runs the largest female-only sales training company, pulling in over $1 million a month. That's the level of opportunity sales can open. And remember, you don't need to go full-time. Plenty of students run commission-only sales on the side, stacking income while still in school. Third, faceless short-form content. This is also one of the fastest roads to your first $1,000 a month. No need to show your face or be an editing wizard. Just your phone, trending topics, and consistency. TikTok and Instagram are currently pushing simple content to huge audiences. Pages posting motivational edits, sports clips, or AI-generated facts are getting millions of views. The real key is grabbing attention in the first 3 seconds, whether through a bold claim, a shocking stat, or something intriguing enough to stop a scroll. Getting started is easy. Download a free editor like CapCut, pick a popular sound, and upload 1 to 2 videos a day. Stick with it for 60 days and your following starts building. TikTok and Instagram now pay creators directly for views through creator programs. But the real winning play is monetizing your audience, using brand deals, affiliate links, and digital products. The more consistent and visually appealing your content is, the more brands approach you. That's when the bigger checks appear. I know someone who reposted simple motivational clips and hit $2,000 a month in under 90 days, with very basic videos. Apply the same consistency, but add a stronger effort, and you instantly stand out. If these ideas make sense to you, tap like and subscribe. I upload weekly videos on earning money at any age. And since Method 5 is coming up, pay attention, it might genuinely shift everything for you.
Fourth is online writing, blogging, copywriting, and YouTube scriptwriting. This one is simple but extremely powerful. All you need is a laptop and the ability to write in a way that connects. Writing isn't about stuffing words onto a page. It's about persuading, entertaining, and moving people emotionally. That's where the money lies. Speaking from experience, writing my YouTube scripts is the hardest part of the entire content process. Filming and editing are easy compared to crafting a script that keeps attention and flows smoothly. I would gladly pay someone to handle that part for me, and I'm far from the only creator who feels this way. Tons of creators and business owners struggle with this exact skill, and they're willing to pay well for help. Think about it. Writing a script that hooks in the first few seconds, keeps people watching, and inspires action, that's one of the most valuable abilities in content creation. Getting started is straightforward. Write daily. Post small pieces on Medium or LinkedIn. Study great copywriters like NX Single and break down why their writing hits hard. Then pitch small brands, bloggers, and YouTubers for help with posts or scripts. You may begin with $50 projects, but once your skill sharpens, income scales quickly. Which brings us to the fifth side hustle, the one I consider the greatest of all time. Building a personal brand. It seems simple at first glance. You share your interests, experiences, or knowledge online. Maybe fitness, finances, study tips, or documenting your own journey. But here's the truth. It's not the easiest to begin. It takes commitment, consistency, and real patience. At first, it'll feel like you're speaking into a void. It monetizes slower than most of the other hustles here, but long-term, it's the most profitable, most meaningful, and most life-changing path you can pursue. Because unlike every other hustle, your personal brand grows with you and eventually becomes an asset that compounds forever. Like an investment paying lifelong dividends. I only recently started taking my personal brand seriously after years of studying creators, analyzing what makes them stand out and what makes a brand work. And even with a small following and only a few uploads, I can already feel things shifting. Opportunities, relationships, confidence. Everything evolves once you start building publicly. I'm committed to scaling my personal brand far beyond what it is today, not just for income, but for impact, purpose, and legacy. If you want something that lasts, pick a niche. Budgeting, college life, fitness, whatever fits you. Post consistently on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Share your wins, your mistakes, your lessons. The early stage feels tiny, but if you stick with it, your personal brand will outperform every other method on this list. And I've structured this video so the next two hustles are the best ways to monetize that brand once you've built an audience.
Before we move to the final two, I have something for you. As I mentioned, I've spent years studying how the strongest personal brands are built, researching their strategies, content structures, and systems. If you want a shortcut to everything I've learned, I put it all into a free 5-day email course called the Creator Ecosystem Blueprint. It walks you through picking a niche, posting consistently, and building income streams around your brand. It's completely free. The link is in the description. Now, on to number 6, online coaching. This works when you've gained experience, results, or knowledge in a specific area, fitness, internships, academic success, or anything you've mastered that others want help with. If you can guide someone toward results faster, you can charge for it. And this ties directly into your personal brand. Every post you share, your tips, your progress, your insights, becomes proof that you can actually help people. Proof builds trust. And trust turns into clients. Getting started is simple. Offer one-on-one sessions on Zoom for $20, $50 an hour. Use free tools like Google Meet or Calendly to manage calls. Once you help a few people and collect testimonials, raising your rates becomes easy. As your brand grows, you can move beyond one-on-one into group programs and digital courses. Once you package your knowledge into a repeatable resource, like a mini course, ebook, or workshop, you unlock scalability. That's when your income stops being tied directly to your hours. 7. Building communities. Platforms like School and Discord make it easier than ever to create paid groups around nearly any topic. Creators and entrepreneurs use these spaces to engage their audiences, and many even hire managers to run them. If you're already building a personal brand, this is the natural next step. Your content pulls people in, but your community keeps them connected. Instead of only watching your videos, they join a private space where they interact with you and others. And when you charge for access, it becomes one of the strongest income streams, recurring revenue, money arriving every month without starting from zero. And if you're skeptical, just look at schools' leaderboards. You'll find communities earning tens of thousands monthly, with some hitting hundreds of thousands. If they can do it, nothing stops you from making a few hundred, or even a few thousand, each month with your own group. So there you have it. 7 side hustles any broke student can start this coming year. Most require no upfront money, only focus and dedication. You might have thought you needed a degree or a 9-to-5 to earn real income, but these hustles let you start building wealth immediately. And if you're already in a 9-to-5, check out my last video on becoming a millionaire on a standard salary. Tell me in the comments which hustle you're starting with. I read everyone and want to hear your plan. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe. I drop new videos each week on building wealth, business, and side hustles. And if you grab the Creator Ecosystem Blueprint, check your inbox. It's your first step toward turning a side hustle into something much bigger. See you next week.